Hi guys, my name is Katie, or Kbdoesart, and today we're going to be texturing our barn model. So I'm kind of thinking I want to grab probably like a wood texture. So we're going to go to Texture Haven for that like we have before. It looks like they're also moving to Polyhaven, so we can use that. They have all the same textures, but so I want a wood texture, something that might look good for a side of the barn. Ooh, something old might be kind of cool. This might be nice too. We can try a couple too if they don't quite work out. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. All right, so I'm just gonna do 1K because I don't really need 4K necessarily. Yeah, go ahead and download that, and then you're gonna want to extract those files so we can use them. All right, so we've got our 4 files as you can see here. Let's go ahead, jump back to Maya. So I think what I want to do is select the faces of the house and then just deselect whichever ones we're not going to use. So like all the trim we're not going to use, so you can deselect the trim because that'll be different. The roof you can deselect. But basically you want to just go through and select only the house paneling, basically. Yeah, okay, so you can go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back after I'm done as well. All right, so I left out the windows because I think I'm actually going to texture those to look like windows. And then I'm just going to grab this last little front face here. And I have been grabbing this inside part just since I feel like that'll look better if that one's full. So let's grab this ring and then those guys. And then I didn't grab the bottom just because like technically that's not wood on the bottom, so I just left that. Oh, and then let's grab the inside of these doors as well. Okay, so I left out all the trim, but I took the doors and the inside of that. I left the windows and I left this fun little accent piece. So yeah, next let's hold right click, go to assign new material, shader, AI standard surface, and let's go ahead and plug in our images. So looks like under color, click file and locate them. There we go, textures. And then you're gonna grab the diffuse one, this one, and then change it to raw, I think. And then let's go ahead and add in a sky dome light by clicking Arnold and then sky dome. And then let's click on the object and go to AI standard surface 2. And then we're gonna add under geometry, go to bump mapping, add a file, change it to tangent space normals, and then we're going to add in that normal map file. Same thing, go to AI standard surface 2, and we're going to add in the displacement and the roughness. So go ahead and grab under diffuse roughness, we'll add in the roughness map. And then under specular, we'll add in the displacement map. There we go. And then let's go to Arnold, render. You can see the fun like wood texture coming out. Go to coat. Let's choose a red color. I'm gonna see if this will like tint it red for me. Oh, it will. Okay, cool. And then I would just make sure on that one, turn up the roughness so it's not like glossy, because wood's not glossy. All right, cool. So we have the red. We can do the windows next. So you can go into face mode and select those inside windows like that. There we go. All right, and then assign a new material, shader, AI standard surface. And for this one, you're going to take transmission and just up it so that's transparent. And then you can also like give it like a blue tint if you want. You think you can do that on the coat. Like super slight blue hint. There we go. All right, we can do the trim now. So you're just going to go through and grab all the trim pieces. Make sure you're holding tab or shift while you do this so you don't lose all the other ones you're selecting, because that would not be fun. Okay, once you've got all the trim, you can go ahead and assign a new material to it. AI standard surface as usual, and then I'm just going to keep it white since the trim's white. And then I would just add up the roughness so it doesn't, you know, doesn't reflect light, because that would be a little weird. There we go. There's our barn so far, looking cute. If you grab these guys on the top, we can go ahead and assign those guys a new material, which I'm just going to make them like a metally black color. So let's make it like a dark gray and up the metalness on them. Yeah, that's kind of it for those guys. Pretty easy. Okay, now we need to select all the pieces that are part of our roof, because that's what we're going to do next. So go ahead and just grab all those roof panels, including the ones underneath, all the way around. Ooh, including all these fun little guys. If you hold tab, you can literally just click and drag and hold. So that's what I usually recommend, because then you can grab like all of them, all in one go. Okay, double check you didn't miss any anywhere. Looking good. Man, I don't know what I want to do for the roof. Maybe like another fun wood texture, or maybe like a metal texture. Let's look on Polyhaven again. Okay, under metal. I don't really see any that I like. I don't mind this one. Let's try that one. All right, so go ahead and download those guys, and then, of course, we have to extract them. All right. So we got our textures here. Let's go ahead and go back into Maya and go ahead and assign a new material, AI standard surface, and we're going to make those files go ahead and go in now as well. All right, so color first. Go all the way over to AI standard surface. This one should be, I guess this is our number 6. It might be number 5 for you guys. I think I had one extra. Go ahead and add in the displacement one here, the roughness, and then under the color, I'm going to make it raw. Yeah. And then last thing is just under geometry, do bump mapping, change it to tangent space normals, and add in that file for the normal map. And then if you open up Arnold render, we can see if it's turning out okay. I'm feeling pretty good with that, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. You guys can mess around with the tiling things or different textures. What I would advise doing is going into UV editing, and then you can change it here. So that might be something kind of fun to do, is to go through and edit that. If you have any kind of like advice or anything about just UVs in general or UV editor, I'd love to hear them. So yeah, keep me posted, and I'll see you guys next time for our next tutorial. Bye guys!